Hello, my name is Ethan, and this is a assignment for the class Principles of Cybersecurity. Today we will be exploiting VSFTPD from Kali to Metasploitable. So as you can see here, I already booted up the Metasploitable machine, and I ran the ifconfig to make sure that I know the IP address. As always, it is 192.168.120.5. Great, so I'll leave this running in the background. Now I'll move to the Kali machine. So first what we want to do is check nmap and then find the ports that are available on the Metasploitable machine. Here we can see all of the ports that are available. Let's go ahead and look at this FTP port. And as you can see, I already tried out all these commands. So here we're going to target port 21, and as always, we will put in the IP address. All right, we can see that it is open and it uses a version 2.3.4 of VSFTPD. So let's go ahead and open our, well, first let's search up this exploit. So we can see that we have it here. And let's go ahead and open our Metasploit config. So I think that's, yeah, MSF console, or console, not config, my bad. And this step takes a little bit to open. Also, one thing I forgot to show was searching up the IP address for the Kali machine, but it is the same as the Metasploitable machine, but it is 0.4 instead of 0.5. Anyways, our console has finished loading. So okay. First, let's go ahead and see if we do have this VSFTPD exploit. So I think we can do that by doing search. Uh-oh. Cool, so we have this exploit. And so let's go ahead and use this exploit. So we'll type in use and then the location of the exploit. All right, it is loaded up, but there is no payload configured. So let's go ahead and check out what payloads there are. So we'll use show payloads. There's only one payload, so let's go ahead and set it to that.
Hey, we only have one, so let's select that.
Set payload, and then again the address of the payload. All right, it has set our payload. Now let's set our receiving host. So our host, and then this will be the address of our Metasploitable machine. So keep in mind that this might be different on your computer, and to check it to make sure that it's the correct IP address. And then let's set our outhost to the IP address of our Kali machine. All right, so now that we have both of the IP addresses set, we can go ahead and run the exploit.
Running at GUID 0, and we've got a command shell.
Cool.
Okay, we have a root
found the shell,
so we now own the system.
It has opened the command shell. So let's go ahead and see what account we are on. We are on the root account.
Let's get a prompt set up.
All right, now that we are on the root account, we are able to access the terminal. Let's go ahead and set up. Oops, forgot a closing quotation mark there.
Let's look at our passwords.
All right, this probably looks familiar because it is the same as, where's the Metasploitable machine? It's the same as the Metasploitable machine here, except here we are logged in as MSF admin, and on Kali we are logged in as a root. So that's pretty cool. We can go ahead and check out our directory. We can look at the password file.
Okay, we can copy these out using NC, and we can try to crack them.
And then we can crack the password just like we've done before. Let's go ahead and open another terminal here. And I'm just gonna put these side by side so you can see it more easily. Keep in mind that using NC, we can copy files from one VM to another.
Okay.
192.168.120.4. No ports can. Oh, whoops! I forgot this. Oh, I was doing that. NC 192.128.120.4, and then we selected port 2222, and then let's go ahead and copy over the file that we want. Pass WD. Looks like it's working. Connection timed out. Oh, interesting. I put in the wrong IP address. That will do it. 192.168.120.4 2222, and then this etc password. There we go, and we can see that it's connected here.
Hey, we have the password file.
And now we do have the password file here. And let's go ahead and grab the shadow file as well, because we know we'll need that in order to crack the passwords. Shadow. And we will use the same technique here. So
And we also have the shadow file. We'll use John the Ripper's unshadow utility.
Did I type it in wrong again? Oh, okay, so I did 0.5 instead of 0.4. We want to use the IP address for our Kali machine because we're connected to the metastable, but we want to move it to the Kali machine. So I typed in the wrong IP address again. Oops. There we go. We can see that it's moved over here. That's great.
To combine these files.
All right, so now we will use unshadow as seen in one of our previous lectures. And then we'll use the two files that we just got.
And we can now run John the Ripper to crack the file.
And now let's go ahead and use John the Ripper. John Fold. And then I had a word list somewhere. I may have accidentally deleted it. I don't remember which word list I used. It's fine, we can just use the default. All right, cool. And
we immediately see some passwords being returned.
We have successfully used VSFTPD to crack the metasplittable machine. We grabbed the password and shadow files. And then we used the unshadow function and John the Reaper to crack the passwords of those files. So you can see the password hashes that have been cracked. Again, I lost the word list somewhere, but I just used the default John the Ripper function. And this tutorial was done according to the LinkedIn Learns course, Penetration Testing Advanced Kali Linux by Malcolm Shore. So be sure to check that out. I'll put the link in the description if you want to learn more. Thank you.